When you're happy with your timing and your content, now is when the real fun starts. Before the big day, you need to practice a lot, out loud. You need to be as close to the environment you're going to be working in as possible. So traditionally, that means standing with a microphone with a little bit of space to the sides of you, between the wedding table and the back wall. So try reading the speech standing up and holding a hairbrush or something similar. You will need to practice your gestures to reinforce your point. For example, if you're talking about one at the wedding party, practice looking at that person during the anecdote so it feels more natural after the fourth or fifth time and you won't be panicking about your place in the speech. You want to make sure that you are happy to read through your speech with as little reference to the actual script as possible. Looking up and around will give the guests a much better memory of the speech than if you have your head stuck down in the papers. Get comfortable with your own pace and phrases that you've used in the sentences you've written. If there are parts that you know are going to get a laugh, make sure you're prepared to stop there for a moment and let the laugh come. Or if you know that you're going to get choked up about one part of your story, make sure you've time to deliver the line and take a breather to gather yourself and move on. If you don't practice these points, it will cause you to get nervous and stumble on the day, which won't reflect well on all the work you've put into preparing the speech. Remember, when you've read the speech out loud a few times, you will be more confident in delivering it and it will more closely match your style and you will seem much more confident. Don't try to learn the words off by heart, just trust your subconscious brain. It's like riding a bike. You get up and have a go, but once you've done it a few times, you don't need to concentrate on the specifics. You know what you want to say and it's in your own style, so you can say it in a way that feels right on the day. If you don't want to get feedback straight away from your second opinion on how you're going now, you can always set up your phone or camera to record yourself so you can see how you're doing. Again, this might be very strange if you haven't done this type of exercise before, but remember, you don't have to show this video to anyone and you can delete it as soon as you've watched it to improve. This can be a very effective way of noticing your own gestures or where the stumbling lines might be better being changed. It also gives you a more accurate timing of your speech. As you watch back your speech, it's the same effect on your memory as reading it out yourself. Your mind becomes more used to hearing you give the speech and more confident that you're going to do it right on the day. After you've practiced a dozen times or so, try leaving the notes in another room while you start again, with or without the video camera for the first time or two, and see how much you can remember when your muscle memory and your gestures start the story flowing naturally. You will be in a completely relaxed and familiar environment, and you'll be amazed at what you can remember and how the flow of the stories comes together. This is a great confidence builder for the big day, especially if you think you're going to be nervous, but we'll get into nerves in a minute.